quickly. Yeah.
Oh crap! I mislabeled it week 2. It's week 3, but I can change that afterwards.
You need to be there.
All right, welcome everybody. Yes, this is another exciting week in the MML Challenge League. Actually, this is week 4 now. So I have mislabeled this Twitch broadcast. I'll go back and adjust it later. But if you're tuning in live, it says week 2. We're in week 4, and this is the Meat and Mayhem League Challenge League action week 4, and we are looking at Pro Elves versus Goblins. That's right. Tuesday the 17th, the Pro Elf team, coached by EddVert, is hosting the Goblin team, What Chainsaw, coached by former MML champ Sestonn. And actually, EddVert is the current reigning. This team is the current reigning.
Okay.
Is that right? Are you guys the CL champs, EddVert, or you were? Am I confusing?
I think no. At the moment, I'm. Well, we'll see after this match. I'm on 6. I lost to the Kislev, and they're on 7 at the top. But they've already played, so.
I meant leader, not champ. All right, so I'm confusing that. Never mind what I just said. I'm trying to hype up the game to sell tickets. Anyway, my name is Serious Jest, and I am joined in the booth by one of my favorite guys in the world to work with here. It is ReznorRulesYou. What's going on, man?
I mean, I can't turn down a Gavo game, you know, that's being played at a time other than, what, 9 a.m. was the last one?
Yeah, right? We make it happen. Sestonn lets us know the Goblins are playing, and we follow them around like groupies.
I mean, how could you not?
Get ready for bombs being thrown, chainsaws, what chainsaws, being revved up, pogo sticks, a.k.a. phallic symbols, flying through the air. We got 3 trolls on the field, and these colorful little bastards that look like deranged gremlins getting ready to lay the hurt on these hockey mask wearing, mean dress mohawk sporting elves. Just completely cocky, even more cocky than your normal elves, doing splits on the field for no reason, just really stretching their balls out. You take a look at how they're stretching their balls out on the field now. These elves have big balls, and they really need to stretch them out and make room for them, if you know what I mean.
I think it's just those pants are so tight, you know, it doesn't matter what size anything is, you know, it's practically inside of them with the pants they're wearing. It's worse than the Dark Elves.
There is a quotable quote. It's practically inside them. Yuck.
I mean, I think they had to sign a contract with Warlock War Priest just to get themselves into the pants.
Yikes. Actually, I heard rumors that sometimes they just paint them on, Rez. They're actually out there naked, balls hanging, but it's paint.
Disgusting.
It's war paint.
Is disgusting.
Some of them just strap them in with colored little hammocks.
This is a family league.
Yeah.
It's not even close to Blood Bowl After Dark.
True. But, you know, with these Pro Elves, they get it started early. Yeah, anything happens.
Goblins on the field, everything gets a little nuts.
Yeah. I will save the description of the duct tape and war paint that the Pro Elves are using to adjust their bodies so that the paint looks natural. And the ball is kicked off, and Tuesday the 17th, eager to get the action started and not just in their painted-on pants, they jump like into a quick snap, and they take some extra steps. The Goblins over there shouting "No fair" to the referee, and right off the bat we have Hannibal Letcher. Ooh, that's a sexy name. A little Farber Beans and Afternoon Delight. Farber Beans and Afternoon Delight. I like it. He runs up and immediately marks a troll and a goblin and says, "This is how we're gonna do it. Playing it fast and loose." What do you see when you look out here at the field, Rez? What are you thinking?
I see a whole lot of troll out there. That's what I see.
True.
Wait a minute. Are we gonna get? Oh, they're going. Are they going after the chainsaw? Yeah, they are. Oh no!
Oh, what chainsaw is right? Do you see a chainsaw? I sure don't, because
Never saw it. And the elves seem to have an idea of what the goblins' game plan is going to hinge around, and they're going to get a little aggressive here. Go for the lead, knock him down. They don't get him off the pit stop.
That is a ballsy move if I've ever seen one. And I'm not just saying that because there are balls, painted balls, freely flying around.
I mean, I'm a little concerned for the health of their kicker, though, at this point.
Possibly. He's got wrestle. You know, it'll be fine.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
You
right?
know the goblins don't bring block, right?
True.
The ball is effortlessly picked up over here by Hellquaver. I like these names. These are,
Hellquaver, I think.
Well,
Quaver's a crisp. Quaver's a crisp. What do you call crisps?
You just explained a word that I'm not familiar with another term that I'm not familiar with. You crazy bitch.
Oh, chips. It's a chip. It's
Okay.
a type of chip.
No, gotcha. Now you're talking my language.
Chip.
There
Okay,
you go.
Right.
Are we talking like fish and chips chip, or are you talking about like American potato chips?
American potato chips.
There we go. It's like we need a translator for our. We should have a British translator that tells us like everything that you really mean. That would be fun. We've done Spanish translators before, and that's been a load of fun. And the elves kind of it's very clear right now kind of where the path is going for the elves. They're like tracing their path to the end zone, and it just becomes a matter of, can the goblins do anything to stop it?
It's like they punched the one chainsaw in the face and then ran away from the other one.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't going real well.
Oh
no.
It's also like there was no fear of getting surfed because they just knew that eye smell was going to go stupid right off the bat.
You got to clean that eye up. We've been talking about this for weeks.
Absolutely,
He
getting in the
likes
way.
it.
He
Son
needs to
of a
see a
bitch.
doctor.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay. Reroll it.
Ripper comes in.
But
and
Ripper does
reroll.
come through with the reroll.
He did a little extra training this week. Normally, these guys don't practice much. They have no use for it. But this time, the practice came through for our star player. Ripper floors the loner, Yellow Grande Falanatio, to the ground.
nice pronunciation.
I'm going to turn everything into some kind of phallic reference. And,
You all right, Jest? You been cooped up a little bit lately?
Yeah. Because somebody hasn't been producing on a regular basis like she normally should. I'm just kidding. Don't throw things at me. All right. So,
and this was the day that Jest became homeless.
Yeah. And as we
Maybe
talked
she'll
about,
let you come visit the pets.
Yeah, exactly. And now the other side of the field doesn't want to be left out of the action. The other troll, Riverfart, runs over. He doesn't want to be left out of this action. The other chainsaw, Nabla, our star player, who we see a lot of, tries to get to the middle of the field. Just doesn't have the speed to get over there and assist his buddy in arms, Infin Ludi. And the action is definitely decidedly shifting to that left side of the field. The Goblin's trying to prevent a quick strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much the Goblins can actually do to stop the offense, but they're going to try. I smell
You suck.
That was
no.
valiant. That was valiant.
And things just falling apart. I mean, we talk about Goblins being able to induce all kinds of craziness into a match, but so far the craziness has been against themselves. One chainsaw just laying on the ground helpless. The other guy throws a bomb and it falls, explodes in his hands.
They're
And
looking
a
more
stupid
like a
troll.
vampire team right now than a Goblin team. They're just taking themselves out.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And the stupid troll, as Sestonn just mentioned. And uh-oh. Now we see a player run up and mark the star player Nabla. And that's Leisureface. I like that name, too. These names are awesome. And it looks like Nabla's going to get a little punch face going here. Here comes a boom. 3-die block. A reroll is spent. And Nabla survives the onslaught, at least for the moment. And
I mean, that's why they call him a star, right?
Nabla's looking right now. Yeah, he's looking like he wants some revenge, too. This is probably not going to go unanswered, is my guess. You don't take a swing at this guy and expect him not to swing back. Now, you got a Hell
Slightly misjudged that.
Hell Quaver. So there's different quavers here on the field. There's
there might be 2 Hell Quavers because I've had transfers. Yeah, there aren't a lot of Pro Elves out there, so I've got like 3 Pro Elf teams.
Oh, so you're recycling names too in case they die or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Gotcha. So this is like Quaver's becoming like the Dread Pirate Roberts, where there's multiple of them and just recycle the name as necessary. No, I don't see another Quaver now. I don't know. Where's this other Quaver? Oh well. He might be off the field. Who knows? In any case, the guy with the ball is over on that right sideline, and he's got people in his way to keep this troll river fart from coming over and knocking him into the crowd. Little failed dodge there from the loner. And Troll may be stupid, but he's not blind. And he sticks his foot out. He doesn't let the cell phone pass.
That's no mere troll, though. That's Ripper. He is highly intelligent for a troll.
Absolutely true. Actually, yeah, he does not go stupid.
Yeah, he does not have really stupid.
I heard he's very well read. He's a very well read guy.
Is he still always hungry?
Yeah, he still has always.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yes.
Or wait.
No, he doesn't.
No,
so he can throw goblins, and he doesn't get tempted to eat them. That's because he's well fed. He's a star player.
Yeah,
he's a star villa.
He's got the money for food. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have to eat.
They feed him halflings. They feed him halflings constantly.
Why would you ever eat a goblin if you could eat a halfling? Am I right?
But why would you eat a halfling when he could just feed you turkey legs?
Yeah, true. That's true.
I mean, this is why Ripper is now considered the best red.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. So Nabla doesn't even. Nabla does. That wasn't even Nabla. That was he has his buddy come in.
I think Nabla may have other plans for his saw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it works out for them, but I would not expect Nabla to just hang out there peacefully.
I like that though. The chainsaw gang over there has got each other's backs, right? You take a shot at Nabla, Unfen jumps up and rocks you to the ground. And it looks like the goblins are not just going to give this touchdown up easy. So far, let me point out again, the goblins undefeated in the Challenge League so far this season. There have been 3 games
today.
Clearly OP.
Goblins OP. Coming into this game undefeated. Can they beat back the Pro Elves? And at least, they haven't won every game, but they haven't lost any games. And that's what's important. Getting the Goblin Swarm coming over toward the right now. Those Pro Elves, they don't even look worried.
The double pow.
From the... Actually, good bring the Goblin.
That guy instead.
They send that...
That's the guy that jumped in on us?
Yeah.
Yeah, chainsaws have to look out for each other.
That's the hardest hitting dude on the team right there, with his hockey mask and everything, looking like a mini Jason, like a skinny Jason. And a little foul action going on. Nabla did have other plans for the chainsaw.
Now he goes off. He doesn't go off.
He doesn't.
Just a little tap.
Fake news. The ref does not send him off. The ref has not seen anything. But that frees up the guy on the pogo stick, that's Bouncy Scarfin, to run over to the right and provide some support in case Mr. Hellquaver decides to get frisky and make a break for that end zone.
I think he might.
I'm guessing he does not look phased. He doesn't look worried at all. Take a look at these Pro Elves. They just look like nothing is phasing them. They ain't worried about these trolls. They ain't worried about these goblins. We're going to go to free camera here. We'll start messing with this thing again. Check out this ramshackle field. Tuesday the 17th. Is this a level 1 stadium?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, this is his.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately,
is.
oh,
Ow!
Bouncy Scarfin with the pogo stick is knocked out of the game.
Oh,
No more
do we do
pogo.
the GFIs? Do we do the GFIs?
I don't see anybody on that
No,
sideline. So with a pogo stick, so I think the pogos are done. Did you see yet another? Is there another chainsaw? No, that's a fanatic.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. There's 2 chainsaws on the field. There's a fanatic sitting on his ball up there.
That's really cool. You see him just like biding his time, sitting on that little ball, waiting to get it up and swing it at somebody. I mean, hell, he figures the elves are out here swinging their balls around. He's going to swing his around. And we got Stu in the chat. Again, former MML champ, Stu176. He says, Gabo OP, he might bring them in as a power gamer. I did say this.
You have to look at the win rate.
Absolutely. I did say, man, I'm really glad that, a lot of people were talking about bringing Gobos in. I'm really glad it was Sestonn that came back and decided to debut the Goblins in the league and beat everybody to it, because the stories have been great. The action has been great.
And beat everyone with them.
Yes. And just like the way that he's, we were missing Sestonn type stories. He started with the cold hard truth, and Alan Mittag's following around Coach Sestonn as the archivist, and those Skinks and Saurus threatening him all the time. And then he moved over to what was it? Was Dignity the second team?
Yeah, Dignity was second.
Yeah, those were like the ones that really took it next level, where this elf team that everybody just kind of got behind, and then he came with the 7 Deadly Sins Chaos team that never really got off the ground because Sestonn ended up taking a break, and now he came back with Gabos, and this is just what a homecoming. I've had a great time reading the stories, had a great time watching these guys on the field. Stu says Sestonn is OP, not the Gabos. I think it's a mix of both. And there you have Icemel run down the field. Big Troll is gonna.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
Is he gonna throw? Yeah.
Oh! He's
exactly
a good one to hit.
That's where he's going. So here comes a blitz.
Goes on, Van.
KO, safe, lovely. Right.
The Looney. The Looney knocking down the thrower. And this is just a nightmare if you're the opposing team. Because you come into this match and I gotta duck chainsaws, pogo sticks, trolls, and I haven't even seen the guy swinging the big iron ball around, knocking people down. I also want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to my podcast co-host, Craig Mack, who is watching this game on Twitch while driving.
Yeah!
And Freddy Tubers survives yet another round of chainsaw to the neck. Nabla only managing to stun them, barely breaking the armor enough to stun him. They are
They're just kind of
determined.
hanging out over there.
Yeah, they're surrounding him, and it's getting ugly. I didn't even notice. They also had another bombardier on the. I'm sorry, yeah, I did notice. That's the guy throwing the bombs over there. So they have a guy throwing bombs, which we haven't seen a lot of in this match, but he's kind of just there. So far, only managing to blow himself up.
Trying to blow himself up. Yeah.
I want you to throw bombs with all these catches with Nerves of Steel around.
Yeah, I know.
That would be hilarious.
I'm not paying for him to come back. That's why he was out here already. It's like, yeah. And I threw it where there was no intercept chance, but dumbass had to roll a 1.
I can only imagine that there are some guys that have gotten really good at making bombardiers super lethal, and Sestonn
doesn't
just
work
started.
if he rolls 1s.
Yeah, true.
It's a lot of effort.
Sestonn has just started using goblins, and he's really good at with the chainsaw so far as we've seen, and he's utilizing the pogo stick and the trolls pretty well. I kind of feel like give him to the end of the season, and you'll be afraid of that little jerk off throwing bombs. like it's some kind of deranged Donkey Kong.
You want me to chainsaw people again? Sweet.
And now the Pro Elves are they're stalling. So this is something I didn't
really. I think it's worth
Probably
it.
should have done that first before you decided to score or not.
Yeah, the failed GFI. He tries to overextend his reach. He gets there. He knocks Nabla down. Oh, overhand punch and Nabla's dead! He is dead!
We don't bring apothecaries. Those guys suck.
Well, the star players have their own apothecaries, but if they're forced to use them, it's in the contract. If they're forced to use them, they're leaving. They're done for the day. So Nabla will not die
keep my
permanently,
bomb now.
but he's going to be resuscitated, and he's going to leave this field. Wow, what an overhand, nasty punch. We've seen one chainsaw-wielding goblin leave on a stretcher, or in a body bag, rather. Pro Owl's playing a dangerous game here, deciding to stall it out, especially with all the carnage that the goblins are throwing around the field. But this is Cavalier Archer in the booth. What's up, Cavalier Archer? He's asking who's in the booth with me, and this is the perfect time to reference that in the vein of Rez's well-known mantra that wins are forever and players are only temporary. It's Rez in the booth. Pro Elves are sacrificing their players in order to try to hold out, stall, and keep these goblins on defense longer.
I mean, what they're really doing, though, is denying us, as the fans, more time to ball chain.
True.
I think we should all resent them for that.
I really love watching that little bastard swing his big ball
that's
around.
me.
Right?
I
Yeah,
thought he had.
that's you.
It was my grab.
No, it's your grab.
A little backhand there from the Ripper. And V-Power V also in the chat. What's going on? V also a former MML champ. Yeah, we got a whole who's who of former MML champs up in the audience, having a good time, drinking their Bloodweiser beer, toasting it up, and getting ready to watch some chainsaws fly, pogo sticks
we try to
jump.
get some
That's done.
luckiness here.
Some bombs fly. And a little swing there from I Smell. I Smell, surprisingly, the most ineffective out of the team. Or maybe not so surprisingly. Takes a swing at the
PC
blitzer.
good.
And,
Both of these guys suck, so I guess it doesn't matter which one I hit.
No.
takes a swing at Sorny's Voorhees. And oh no, there's a chainsaw! What chainsaw? Hey! The loner goes off the field, knocked out, calling for his mama. And the goblins continue the onslaught, trying to make these pro elves pay for the stall.
Take your chance.
See Coach Sestonn taunting his opposing coach.
He did get it.
And oh! A bomb thrown at the ball carrier is intercepted by Hellcraver, who is unable to throw it back. And it takes him out.
He fell right into the trap.
It's a trap. He throws him a greased up bomb. The elf catches it and then tries to throw it back, and it blows up in his hand.
You stupid check stomp.
Ooh, a failed dodge by the goblin, who is permanently hobbled by that failed dodge. He gave him the sweep the leg, Johnny.
Goblins.
Sweep the leg. But Sensei. And it looks like there's going to be another hit on the chainsaw. The elves are sick of these chainsaws. They are determined to remove them from the field. What? Oh, Unfeatherlooney is injured now. Both chainsaws out of this game. Oh, the fans aren't happy about it. It's fun to watch the brutality.
Okay, time to switch dice.
Yes.
You ain't got no chainsaw.
No chainsaw.
Big shout out to my co-host, also my co-host on our podcast live from the Man Cave, Craig Mack, who shouted us out here on Twitch. He's in the audience, but he's not drinking Bloodweiser beer because he's too good for it. He prides himself on his fine beers. If you ever listen to, I'm going to do some shameless self-promoting here. If you listen to our show, we have a beer at the show. We have a whole thing. Listen to it. www.livemancave.com. Check it out.
Sure, you can stay.
And a ref is bribed in order to keep this bombardier on the field. And then here comes his buddy,
He's like the
Shrumage.
last weapon. He better get real good at it real fast.
Well, you say that, but Shrumage might take exception to that. He comes on spinning his big ball.
Yeah, I don't expect Shrumage to do much to elves that can just walk away.
I haven't really, I haven't gotten to read the last story that came out, but the one before that was great, where Shrumage gave Alan a magic mushroom that was supposed to help him with strength or something, and instead he's just tripping balls. It was great. Shrumage with the
You should
big
read the
shrooms.
other one.
I can't wait. Yeah, these stories are awesome. So you got the loners up on the line, ready to take the brunt of the action. You got some mean-looking trolls ready to put the hurt on them. Let's use the free camera to take a better look.
Right. Do you mind? I'm just going to go and grab a beer, basically. I'll be a couple of seconds.
Okay.
I'll just confirm myself.
Okay.
In the meantime, taking a look at this sideline, man, like this is the thing. Goblins so far have managed to remain undefeated by keeping these key players on the field. The pogo stick guy, the chainsaw guy, and
Yeah, that didn't happen.
all their weapons now are being just dismantled by these elves. And this is a recurring theme, I gotta say, in the MML, both in the pros and in the CL now, it looks like too, in the Challenge League, is that the guys, you know, the league is full of killers, right? You got your chaos, you got your chaos dwarves, you got your orcs, you even got your necromantics, which are really lovable, huggable werewolves, but you know they're misunderstood and some people label them as killers. But you know, you got your but you know, people don't realize the biggest threat to league health is elves. These mean little bastards use their high agility to provide each other assists, to kick people in the back of the knee, in the back of the head. They basically stab you in the back as much as possible. And when you're a pro elf team wearing a hockey mask and you've got paint for pants, when you stab somebody in the back, that's especially threatening, if you know what I mean. Jail rules do apply, and the ball is kicked off. And Tuesday the 17th did a lot of training this week. The fans are really behind them. It's going to help with their luck as the game progresses. Let's
I
switch
think the
to
elves
view.
are cheating. Nobody can put
take
pants
out
that
Ripper.
tight and still run down the field.
Why are you going that way, dummy?
I'm telling you, Rez, I seriously think they're free balling.
Oh wow! And Shrumage getting nuts with it.
Wow.
Damn!
There it
Schumer's
goes.
running right into the thick of things. Knocks down Hannibal Letcher and keeps the fun
He's gonna keep
going.
going.
Oh,
my
the
goodness.
extra training he did, spinning that ball around and taking mushrooms all week, really helps him out.
Oh.
He knocks down Leisureface, stuns him, and has he reached the end of his movement
Rampaging.
ability? And he has. That's as far as he's going to go for this turn. Here comes Ripper. He's going to grab this poor unsuspecting loner. This guy trained his whole life to get to this point and meets the backhand of Ripper. Lives to tell about it. If he does nothing
You're still
else.
dumb.
Woo!
You
I
gotta
smell.
clean that eye out before the game.
He is having an awful day
It's
right now.
gross. And he thinks he smells from it.
He is really failing his team right now. But lucky for him, there's an onslaught of mean-looking goblins ready to bite a knee and do whatever it takes to attack this loner. Those little guys look mean. The goblins have now taken all kinds of risky moves with their crazy weapons and made not even one move for the ball. They don't seem concerned with the ball at all. If you read any of their stories, all they care about is death. And that's exactly what they're concentrating on. Exactly. Ball.
Did he
ball.
go down? Did he get knocked down?
He did not. River Fart comes
No,
up.
he's being
no.
pushed.
Okay, cool.
And a little River Fart takes a smack at him, and Freddy just laughs it off. This is a tough elf, man. They've thrown everything at him. They've hit him with chainsaws while he was on the ground. Trolls have punched him. He just does not care. Freddy ain't concerned with what you throw at him. And the goblins are not
careful with. I totally forgot. I'm out my leader. I thought I had plenty of rerolls. That was yeah.
Oh.
Fortunate kickoff result there.
Yeah. So the leader, the team's leader is Sestonn Alderfar, who is laying on the sideline, knocked out.
No. He was taken out by Roik. Like the leader's. Oh no, he's lovely.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, he's not even in the game.
I have to edit that guy.
Never mind.
Aldervanathar is why I wish you could. Really, why I wish you could edit names. Like once the game was in process. Who do I want to intercept with?
You know that doesn't stop you from coming up with a cool nickname for him though. You could just look at his name and
it landed on him and he caught it.
Cthulian Aldathar. You could rename whatever. C-Note. There you go. That's his name now. C-Note. Boom.
Will we have another disaster from a greasy bomb?
No way!
Oh! Interception by Sloggies the Goblin. Who says, where are you trying to throw that? This is going back in your direction now. And, oh! Intercepted again! This is getting out of hand! Elves and Goblins playing a little hot potato there. Ball thrown, intercepted again!
What?
That's
There's
crazy.
a glitch. There's a glitch. There has to be.
Gutwig the Goblin this time. Let the ball fly!
That was the direction the ball was supposed to go.
Another interception.
This has got to be a glitch.
And
no, it's not. We're just rolling sixes.
This time the bomb flies loose, blows up, and explodes. It's a dud. It's a cherry bomb. No move has been made
6 and a 5 out of those
for the ball at all. No move.
I was about to. I ran out of time.
Crazy. And the Elves take full advantage of it now. They're going after the ball. And this has got to worry the Goblin team a little bit because it's only 2 little Goblins back there who were they had one job, take care of the ball, and all they were doing is watching their friends and cheering them on while they try to kill people. The rest of the team looking back there, pissed off at them. Like, what are you doing? Get the ball! And, oh, nasty right hook. Nuff Grit gets eliminated. Or as Sestonn would call him, elf number whatever. I mean, not elf, goblin number whatever. Just whatever. This guy right here is a threat, man. Freddy Tuber. No joke. Running back there with his tackle. No, he doesn't have tackle. He's a strip baller with his mighty blow skills, dodging his sidestep. And there's
a lot of elves back there.
That's a fire team back there, ready to grab that ball. Snatch it away. Meanwhile, the rest of the Goblin team just at midfield concentrated on ass kickery. And
which is what's really important.
To them, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
All they care about.
Like you got to think about it from the Goblin perspective.
Absolutely. They came out here to do one thing and one thing only. Yet another elf. Woo! Another elf breaks away downfield, and this is getting very, very dangerous. Yeah, Cavalier Archer weighing in saying he's sensing the force is telling him there's elf TD number 2 coming soon. Unless What Chainsaw does something quick. Shout out to Roik saying go Sestonn. And of course, the Goblins do what's most important to them is, let's not worry about the ball first. Let's worry about knocking this guy out who's on the ground. And poor Shroomage took one mushroom too many, maybe. Unable so far to hit this guy on the ground. Will he do it this time?
I think Shroomage might be getting called off here. He missed 3 times in a row.
Yikes. Yeah. Alright, Sestonn is deciding to call it for the moment with Shroomage. Yeah, if this Goblin
I can't
team
believe
doesn't-
how many interceptions that just was.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Do those count as interceptions for stats purposes?
No,
I do not think so.
unfortunately not. I don't think they
okay.
do. No,
Okay.
no.
That would have been a new record. There you go. So, a lot of pushing going on. Now the Goblin...
With the... oh, leave him alone.
Uh-oh. The Goblins,
Yeah,
again,
he's
just...
got dodge.
Goblin team with the ass kickery is what they're mainly interested in. Not using their blitz to try to carve a hole to the ball or provide support to those poor hapless Goblins over by the ball. They're instead just trying to eliminate elves. And a little,
Ow.
you see that little Goblin come over, whisper something in Smell's ear, and it was probably hit that guy. And that's what
Yeah.
Smell does.
Phenomenal.
Smell's pimp slap game is strong. Strong. And I'm getting the
You should
feeling...
probably get that ball.
Yeah. I'm getting the feeling that we're about to see a little bum coming. Oh, nope. I was wrong. They actually care about the ball this time. A little bit, anyway. Gutbraid grabs the ball, and I just don't... This future's not looking that bright right now. Unless one Goblin can come to the rescue.
He's going to...
33%, and you've done it like almost 100%, so there you go. You got like a 100% chance of rolling a 5+.
No, I'm pretty sure those are down to 3+ for the AG4 because I'm seeing a -2.
It told me he had a 5+. What I roll?
Yeah, I'm seeing it too. The dice log says 5+, but he is a catcher, but I don't know. That dice log gets messed up sometimes. Oh! Ball intercepted! Thrown in the direction of the ball carrier this time. Knocks out his lead blocker. Knocks down the ball carrier. Coach Sestonn yelling, "Fuck you, dice!"
I'm not sure cursing Nuffle from the sidelines is going to work out better. You know, Nuffle usually doesn't take too kindly to that.
I was going to debut my one song during this game, but it's just been all 6s. So, I don't think the one song is going to be appropriate.
You had it at the beginning when all of my guys were stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Threw bombs at themselves.
Yeah, there you go. True. I missed my opportunity. Oh, well, I'm sure Nuffle will provide more ones as we go along.
Probably.
Roy said dead, not KO. No, it was whoever just got hit with the bomb that wasn't dead. No, the death happened earlier. That was the novel, the star players. And the elves have the ball, and they're gonna stall. I did not try to line that on purpose.
It was a GFI.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just
So
I'll just provide the color commentary. Roy says never count on goblins. I mean, goblins. In all fairness, Roy, goblins are undefeated so far, but it's not looking good today.
Roy, for a dwarf, he has a peculiar fondness for goblins. There's something not right there. He's been. I mean, we may be elves, but we're not goblins.
The league is attesting to Roy's bloodthirstiness. And look at that! Shroomage hits Laserface in the kisser. Is he going to try to hit him again? Of course he is. Misses him this time, goes in the whole other direction. That's not the way, little goblin.
I should have probably run him away, shouldn't I? That was a mistake.
Well, he was feeling confident because he'd avoided any damage before. And I smell just continuously failing to do his thing.
Wrestle me.
Ooh.
And you're still okay. Damn.
I'm surprised that you didn't try to reroll that with 2 rerolls.
I think
there
the
you go.
goblins are more concerned with trying to inflict some
True.
damage.
Sore knees, Jason Voorhees.
Oh, and
There's
if
a
you
little
needed any more
Harlem Globetrotters
reasons
move.
to dislike the pro elves beating up goblins, they only have human cheerleaders. I mean, come on.
Nobody shakes that ass like the human cheerleaders, though.
The goblins have some real decisions to make, I think.
Yeah. This is quickly getting out of hand.
I think that you're dumb.
I like Boom Boom Kazoo. He's it's.
Of course you do. Your guys roll 5 and 6s 100% of the time, so he's great for you. I love a 5 this guy, but he's the most fun thing that's going on.
But a 5 up with a reroll is 50-50. So, they've
true.
got catch.
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
got catch.
Okay.
So, and there's 4 of them.
Don't let the elves, sweet talk you, okay? They're cheating.
They're still on 5 pluses. They're not using their catch skill.
Boom Boom Kazoo gets ejected from the game, adding to this skill box over here for the goblins. It's beginning to look like a real party. And
they're not going to be happy though that Nabla is the only one that's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nabla's not going to appreciate that for next time.
Well, I mean, the rest of them are pissed off. Nabla got the honor of dying.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
And Nabla dies all the time because he's a star player and he just keeps coming back. So he actually understands the truth of it. So he's just mad he got beat up.
Yeah.
He doesn't even feel cool about it. What a dick.
Turn 8. I feel like I've seen the carnage of 3 games already piled into one half. The elves just trying to sacrifice who they can and just kind of sit back. How many bribes do the goblins have? Okay, so they have just enough to keep Nabla on the field and then bribe.
Well, Nabla's gone. I got enough to keep the
not
dumbass
Nabla.
spitty guy.
Yeah, I meant
Shrumage.
Yeah, Shrumage.
And he better do stuff.
But not enough reserves to keep him off the field, yeah. So let's see what Shrumage does.
Switch you guys. Okay.
Yeah, Stu says Nabla stole another Gobbo's magic moment.
Yep.
The ball kicked off. Well, thrown off, rather, and it's high up in the air. And that's enough time for one of these little goblins to get underneath it. We'll switch to view so you're seeing it from there.
Man, goblins suck at ball stuff.
There you go. That's what the ladies say, too. But you know who's...
I guess we're just going to push.
Here it comes.
We'll try again.
Knocking this guy back. The loner. This time completely misses him. Swings the ball by his head. And misses him again! He's basically swinging the ball in circles around the loner.
Oh.
Misses him again! He just did a full circle. He circled him. He just basically serenaded him with that ball.
Oh, there you go.
And there you go. Shrumage finally connects, knocks him down, and out of the game.
There we go.
Finally! Yay! The most effective weapon on the field.
That is the first injury to the Pro Elf team. And now the trolls go to
Get him,
work.
River Fart.
River Fart with the strong pimp
Not
hand,
quite
but it's
hard
not
enough.
enough to put him out. Yeah, that's also what she said. It follows through 2. It's stunned. Is that a reference to the movie
surprised.
It Follows?
Yeah, it is. And he
Nice.
kept dying, so I'm on my second It Follows 3. Yeah.
Nice. I have a flesh golem named It Follows on my blocky horror picture show team that I have in the farm. It's a good movie. It's actually recommended. It was on Live for the Man Cave. We recommended it as one of our picks of the week or whatever. My co-host made me watch it.
I like it. It's a good film.
Yeah.
Nice
I was
and
pleasantly
atmospheric
surprised.
and creepy.
Yeah, it was different. It was really different. It took a weird turn too. I didn't know what to expect. I was just told watch it.
It's like you don't care about the ball.
He does not care about this
they
ball.
Love it. They love it.
He just eats it up. The loader says that's some good hurt you just laid on him there. He thanks him for the boot.
Old. These linemen have survived being like dark elf, wood elf, high elf linemen. You know, they've already had a career. They're used to this.
Ah.
Oh,
yeah, successful goblin pass.
He starts running for the other side. I got it! I got it! I got it!
Like, halftime. What? Halftime?
They stay out.
So wow,
good.
What a chock full of action half, and I mean just
yeah, you better wake up.
Yeah, so none of the pro elves that were knocked out get up. You have to wonder if they're faking at this point. There's still a big iron ball swinging around. Stu says it almost seems like these pro elves are S&M guys. I thought that was like oh, a bribe given to the referee. The ref pockets the bribe and then screws him over by launching him from the game anyway. The Goblin team
wasn't a whole lot of
as
useful
hell.
anyways.
There he is, just sitting on the ball again.
What do you think, Rez? If this was Mutant Football League, there would definitely be a ref attack because in the very next play.
Oh, we would have had to kill him twice at least.
Let me take a look at.
I think I guess the Goblins do have like the old Fumblerooski, but it hasn't worked.
This stadium is full of elf fans.
What the hell? Take a look at the stadium around here. I like this free camera.
Who goes on the line though? Who goes on the line? It has to be you, really.
Yeah, the elves have kind of run out of people to put on the line, so they're putting high-value people now on the line with their fresh mohawks and cool threads. Look at that. He's in ninja stance. He's ready to go. Mohawks and everything. If you look real closely, you could see his balls kind of swinging freely there. That is paint. You can't tell me that's not paint. That's not a real... What do you call that thing that kind of hangs in, that the guy wore in Clockwork Orange? A little sack that they wear. A cod piece. No idea. It's a cod piece.
Yeah, cod piece.
Yeah.
Guys, that's no cod piece. That's his painted balls.
Whose balls are we discussing? The trolls' balls?
No, one of these pro elves. These pro elves are. I tell you, Rez, I don't think these are tight pants. I think they're wearing paint.
We're gonna have to look into this. I mean, there may need to be some sanctions for not
investigation. Definitely, absolutely unacceptable.
You know, it's bad enough we've got orc butts running around all over the damn place.
That is unsat. Also,
it's the side arse of ogre teams.
Yuck!
It's horrendous. You get that one angle, and all it is like ogre backside.
I'm just embarrassed at how long it took me to realize that the orcs weren't wearing pants and how noticeable it was. Like,
yuck.
Let's go with...
You know, it's really unfair that they show these orc and ogre butts. It's just perpetuating an unfair body stereotype.
Yeah. You know, not every troll gets to have great butts like these trolls.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
what
are you gonna do? Like, look at Ripper out there. That you think that just any troll's just gonna look like that? Come on.
Here we suck at ball stuff.
He does a lot of squats. Look at that. That's a healthy bottom line right there.
The Goblins continue to struggle a little bit with the ball.
Yeah. Unable. Was that a 1 that he failed to pick up on? Or the catch? He failed the catch.
It was a 1.
For the catch.
Yeah, I think he needed it.
Okay, I can debut my 1. So it goes like this, right? Because it got to the point where I was rolling so many damn 1s that I started angrily, like I made up a little tune I just sing to myself now. So like it goes like this. It goes 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, and the more angry I get, the more intense it gets. So and then you ad lib lyrics in between. So if you guys do the chant with me, it goes 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Every goddamn turn, all I do is run 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Here a 1, there a 1, everywhere a fucking 1 1 1 1 1 1.
Ooh, interesting. It's a grab over rule sidestep.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, I got so I was singing that to myself so much, my girl started singing it around the house. She's like, "Now you got it stuck in my head."
You got it!
Oh, no. Oh,
Well
wow.
done that time. Goblin successfully picking the ball up. And we got a little goblin screen on the right side of the pitch.
I don't know. This doesn't feel right. The Gobos are playing the ball.
What's crazy?
Things to do.
Here's the thing, though. What's crazy is that it is. I mean, it just seemed like the first half was all pro elf, with a bunch of just mayhem happening. But I mean, really, the attrition has started to set in enough for the pro elves where they're only up 2-0. A quick score by the goblins, and this game could swing.
That's the benefit of bringing the massive bench that goblins are afforded.
True.
We'll see if they can actually manage to get through though, because the elves have still got some pretty high-powered elf BS yet to pull out.
True.
Loading up on Ripper.
Yeah. Speaking of pull out, it doesn't look like they're going to pull out on him. They're going to drive this one home and stay in, if you know what I mean.
I think they have that's a 2-die on him.
Yeah, they do.
Didn't need it.
Oh.
Here comes the boom. Ripper to the ground. But even the mighty blow does nothing. His armor is intact. Now he just looks angry and embarrassed. Wouldn't it be something if you could intercept goblin throws?
I think you should be able to. I think you should be able to throw the opposing team stunty players.
You should be able to throw the opposing team stunty players.
That would be crazy. Yeah, like you
Like,
can
what
only
are they gonna do
intercept
about
the
it?
stunties if you have like the throw teammates, so you can intercept them.
Yeah.
That would be
There
pretty
you go.
cool. It'd be a nice little aspect. All right,
I mean,
so now,
what's the other team's freaking goblin gonna do when your troll walks up and tries to throw him?
yeah,
Not
true.
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Scream like a little bitch.
I mean, to be fair, if that was possible, basically you just walk up to the other guy and try to throw him out of bounds every turn.
Now you have a body on the goblin with the ball, and how will the goblins respond? Again, this game's still not over. I mean, it's only 2-0. The threat to the ball is removed by I Smell, who surprisingly one of his recent moments gets the job done, kind of. And now this.
We wouldn't
this,
want him to do too much. Like,
Right.
I don't want him to strain himself.
And yeah, again, like the concern is not. I was kind of expecting the forces to go the other way. Instead, it's like they are not concerned with moving down the field. They are trying to eliminate.
Gobos ain't scared. Gobos don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Jeepers Sneakers getting rocked. I like that. So the theme for this team is all like horror movies that he's kind of like made, kind of like he's added swagger to horror movies. So you got like It Follows Through, Jeepers Sneakers. I like that.
I've kind of run out. I mean, some of my players on the spare teams, I think I've got a laser shark. I've just run out of horror movie guys.
No, you can't ever run out of them. There's so many. I mean, just take a look at.
But not to them. There's not many with Well, I need to look at more lists. More lists on Google. That's what I need to be doing.
I mean, you just start with just like even like the Dead by Daylight game. Like they got a mass of like dudes in there. Have you messed with the chainsaw guys yet? Texas Chainsaw Massacre guys, Leatherface, or like Leather Jacket Face maybe. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's still A1.
Here it comes. They're loading up on Ripper again.
Yeah. How much do we want to load up on Ripper? Or do we just want
to... See, and normally that would be a concern, right? You put this many forces on Ripper, and then you're scared the Goblin's going to break down field on you. But these Goblins have shown no kind of expediency for trying to get that ball down the field.
We picked it up.
You don't get yourself killed by scoring touchdowns. Okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So the smack put down on Ripper.
All these poor little gobos are just trying to make it to Gob Holler.
I think I might put that in the story.
Freddy Tuber. Freddy Tuber. I like that name too. I didn't get it before. Now I do. Now that I know now that I completely understand the theme. Does he wear a black and red sweatshirt, striped sweatshirt? Sealing off the left avenue. Not that the Goblins seem very concerned about that. Uh-oh. I'm seeing a possibility of something happening. Oh, a right hook and another Goblin removed from the field. Their window to make this a game is closing. And there it goes. The kicker putting his boots to another purpose. Stopping Ripper. Gives him a good kick, but it's not enough. Ripper's armor is of the highest quality. When you're a star player, you can afford it. And he gets up, shrugs it off. Now he just looks pretty angry.
You know, if he ever needs a second career, he could probably work as a tree man. That's
there you go.
It's beautiful tree man work right there.
Taking punishment. And River Fart going stupid this time. Time for the song. One. Every damn day is another. One.
Right, we need to remember what team we are, and we're going for the ball next turn. Definitely. Stop punching trolls.
And it looks like the Goblins are actually starting to make a offensive play here. Like, not like offensive.
This whole game's been pretty offensive.
Yeah.
Oh no.
A little side cage going here.
But you got out of it.
Oh no. Every day.
I'm concerned for the health of Botch.
Yeah. He in trouble. Little dodge out right there. Oh, shadowing is a thing. That is an annoying skill when somebody takes the effort to actually put it on one of their players. And
you notice there's two. Oh no, okay, one's done.
Okay,
that is
guys there.
A shadower with tackle is a very annoying thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you should kill that guy.
Well, he's kind of running out of kill options though at this point. Now he's just trying to strong arm people. He's lost the ball. He's lost the ball chain. He's lost the chainsaws. He's lost the pogo stick even. He lost his bomb gun.
The power of stunting.
Yeah, right. At this point, yeah. This Stu's saying never side cage against Leap, and this is why. This is why. Goodbye, little goblin.
That's okay.
Overhand donkey punch.
Oh, he's not killed.
The goblins are angry. There has been no death. The ball goes into the crowd. The crowd throws it. Remember, this is an elf-friendly crowd. They throw it in the vicinity of where the elves are best suited to get it.
You really got to question what kind of sick individual would root for elves over goblins.
Yeah.
And there you go, the kicker picking the ball up. What's the kicker, Grim? This guy on the field? Oh! Rez knows what I'm talking
What the
about.
fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm looking just disgusting elfery right here.
Alright, now it looks like this game is officially out of hand.
I mean, we could get a goblin thrown at him, you know? Goblin gets thrown at him, he
True.
knocks the ball free, the ball goes out of bounds, the crowd finally comes to their senses and throws it somewhere near, you know, a good place for a goblin.
You never know. But it is not looking good. The removal of the chainsaws,
right?
this was just a solid plan from the Pro Elves, just from the very beginning. This came in and said they had targets, they picked off their targets, and once those targets were gone, the majority of the threat was eliminated.
I don't think the rest of the league is going to forgive them for denying us the show of double chainsaw dance.
I think the initial heroic leap.
That was a good play. You got some fans with that, but you lost them immediately. You know.
River fart, successful pass.
Here we go.
Look at it go. Who could have predicted such a thing?
Here comes the red die block.
Oh,
Are you gonna re-roll?
He's got to.
Oh no, I don't have block. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Oh.
Where's the misclick? If ever we needed a misclick.
And damn, the goblin team getting depleted.
For his trouble, the poor Gobbo will get broken.
That was beautiful.
And the elves say, fuck this, we're running it in.
Still no goblin deaths.
No.
Yeah, they're not going to be happy about that.
They are kind of wondering why elves are beating the crap out of them when dwarves and orcs and ogres couldn't.
True. I told you, man, it's those elves you gotta watch out for. Elves are the meanest son of a bitches on the pitch.
Orcs and ogres like hurt one guy.
That's 7 in the kill box, not even counting the KOs. I mean, yeah, a few of them were ejections, but still. Just these trolls have
do
been...
the same goddamn plan we had last time.
Somebody needs to make glue out of these trolls, man. They've been largely ineffective, so they've not been put in SmackDown. Unfortunately, the Cinderella ride for the Goblins seems to have come to an end, and they're looking at their first defeat.
There we go.
When it rains, it pours.
That's it. The elves are disqualified.
Yep.
Yikes. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. Oh, the one step too many. But he did win sprints this week. He's fine.
This is a second blitz, isn't it?
No, first. I got 2 back-to-back blitzes against the dwarves.
No, before Sestonn, it was your team decided to...
Two of the 5 touchdowns. Right.
Your team... yeah, earlier, Sestonn, your team just forgot to worry about the ball, and then the Elves ran downfield on it.
No, when he caught the ball, it had to have been a blitz for him to catch the ball.
I don't remember that.
No, this is the first... What, this game?
Yeah.
This is the first blitz.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
I don't remember an earlier blitz.
Should probably have blitzed for that guy, but...
Oh yeah, you never used your blitz.
No, I didn't. I forgot about it, but...
It's happened to me before.
Oh!
Wow!
These
Wow!
are quite well
actually
behaved,
gets it together.
It's time for that song. 1 1 1 1 1 1.
I smell actually pulls it together though.
It's no fun when all you do is roll 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
Get off my ball, bitch!
Red die block again. Doesn't get it done, and another goblin going for the sidelines. Just a badly hurt though.
I blame I smell. That reroll was going to be a double foul.
And this pro
But
elf
I
team
smell
is
burned it.
racking up the SPP. Now they're just farming SPP, throwing to each other with
They
no
should be.
rerolls.
This is your time to do it.
Uh-oh. This guy's a mean son of a bitch. Freddy Tuber. 1 2, Freddy's coming for you. Oh, he was badly hurt. These gobbles are being systematically removed. Getting really ugly. It is crazy, like Sestonn said, man. They survived beatdowns from ogres, orcs, and dwarves. Pro Elves what does it. Look at that. Easy pass by Leisureface. Touchdown scored by Hellquaver. Hell Potato Chip.
That's the one.
Hell Chip. That sounds like a really fiery habanero chip that Doritos puts out. The Hell Chip.
I'd definitely buy hell chips if they were a thing. I would.
I don't know if you guys fucking watch Aqua Team. It makes you think of the fucking Brood Witch episode. Fucking evil sandwich.
Oh,
Which one is the one
that... My main man.
Is the Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Yeah, I watched the first 3 or 4 seasons of it. That's with the soda and the French fries and the funny show.
Yeah, they got this fucking evil sandwich. It's just, yeah.
I think I remember a sandwich. Yeah, good times.
So the goblins are looking a little light out there.
Yeah,
they are.
this is ugly. I'm thinking this ends up at least 5-0, but I'm thinking maybe 6.
Maybe 6. That's
Maybe.
Another blitz and it's 6.
Oh!
There you go!
You said it.
Wow. Wow.
When Nuffle likes you, Nuffle likes you.
My lips to Nuffle's ears. You know what I mean?
Fail that dodge.
He's got so many options at this point. Edwards just... Oh!
We're gonna foul the fucking hell out of that guy.
Oh! That is perilous. This is not the position
Should I get the
we want.
ball or should we foul the fuck out of that guy?
The goblin's looking enraged.
None of them dead. The score run up in kind of an embarrassing way. The goblins want revenge.
He's the dump-off guy. I think it was worth it.
Oh, pimp slap. And the loner is going to take a nap. Exactly,
no, I
Stu.
don't want
What
that.
ball? What ball?
Whoa,
Oh my god, he picked it up with one try.
They are picking the ball up now.
I don't
Not
like
that
it.
time.
Ooh, handoff fails at first. And we are we going to see... What are we going to see next? Ass kickery or a goblin throw?
I think a gobbo throw.
They do have a strong arm troll there.
They do. And there you
There
go.
he goes.
The Goblins don't want to be shut out. And they may not be. Dangerously close to that sideline.
No, these guys can all make it.
Oh.
I smell. What the hell, dude?
By one square, dumbass. I smell.
So close.
You tried. It just wasn't enough.
Well, we're gonna have
Wait.
to get lucky on some blocks then.
Is the throw always inaccurate? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the throw teammate throw is just to see if he fumbles or eats him.
Pretty much.
Ooh, nasty punch, and it follows through two, gets injured. That's a broken arm right there. Rub some dirt on it, kid.
The Goblin's waiting a little bit too late to have a good turn on removals.
Yeah. I mean, if this match went on for another like,
The big problem for the Elves, though, is the lack of a one-turner means they're getting stopped.
and nothing, man. These elves eat fouls like nothing, bro. Whatever EddVert does to prepare them, I think they are into S&M. That's it. I call that Saturday night.
Have a couple of fucked up blocks right now.
So basically, it comes down to
Goblin.
enough grit, trying to hang in there.
I mean, and we say it comes down to loosely. I mean, it has already come down. This is just the.
But now, so you have to understand the logic of playing stunties. All right, a loss is a draw, and a draw is a win. All right,
yeah,
so a
exactly,
4-1 loss to
exactly.
Pro Elves is basically a 2-2 draw in my opinion.
Sure. And here comes Nasty Freddy with his nasty.
Oh no!
Oh, another injury. Still no deaths.
How much SPP has he racked up in this game?
Sick
As
amount.
much as Nuffle wanted to give him.
At this rate.
Freddy is just on a roll.
How sweet, fresh meat. And all that's left now is two goblins and three trolls. The trolls actually outnumber the goblins left on the field.
Well, the trolls are literally just in a clump scratching each other's rear ends.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're butt buddies.
Ripper's
They're literally
showing
butt
them how to
buddies
do
right
it.
now. He's like, hey, butt buddies. You butt buddy. You butt buddy. You butt
can
buddy.
you pick this for me?
Oh, you got dingleberry. Oh.
What you guys' fingers smell like?
The elves better watch out. The trolls might start throwing stuff that isn't goblins.
Yeah. Yuck. There you go. That's a little SPP farming going on there. Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
How will the goblins respond?
We're gonna foul the fuck out of this guy.
Is it a foul by Ripper though?
Some joker in the sea ladder did foul me with his troll too. It was a pretty cool animation, but I never see it.
Oh my days!
Oh, Ripper.
Wow! Just wow!
And he
And,
knocked himself out.
and Ripper's the one that gets stunned.
Oh, man. When the goblin game goes bad, it goes very, very
This
bad.
took, yeah, this was, wow, severe left turn.
What's up with this shit, Nuffle?
What up with that, yo?
You're just trying to get this out of your system completely at this point. Just get all the bad dice out right now.
At least that guy didn't get hurt.
Yeah. Well, that's because it wasn't Freddy Tuber hitting.
Pretty
No.
much.
Here comes that little fire squad of elves.
Was that a
running out there.
GFI, you stupid game? It was.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
What was the passing for that?
The tracking on this game is awful.
It's like, oh, there's no need to do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could sit there and map it out for it, and then click back on the path, and it'll add a GFI or silly dodge.
Yeah. And now...
The Elves in danger of not getting their 5th touchdown.
What are they gonna do?
Devastating. Look at this defense for the Goblins. I mean, it's impeccable. Their style is impeccable.
Oh, the second injury. Oh, that's the one that's the game changer. Right there.
The key is this guy's getting fouled again. This is the important bit.
Uh-oh. Coach Sestonn yells out third and 16 and the...
Yeah! And he's
wow! Immediately.
How big is my injuries box?
Whatever they did to piss the ref
13,
off. Jesus.
11.
Look at that. That is insane.
2, 3, 4, 8,
Injuries
9, 10,
and
11.
ejections have spilled into the KO bin.
Now,
Yeah.
Looks like
do I go for a 3-up?
It's 10 or 11, I can't
10.
tell.
It's
No,
10.
let's defend by passing.
Ah! That's what's an elf thing.
Oh man, I would have had a fairly likely 1 point if I had just had the ball go that way.
This is still basically only like a 2-1 loss. I mean, let's be real.
Nobody got hurt except for Nabla. One guy, I think one guy has like a minus armor or something.
A movement down and an armor down on 2 separate guys.
It doesn't really matter. They suck anyway. Those will be the ones that stand in the front.
There you go. Yeah,
You know, this is two 5-0s in a row.
And I feel really bad.
And I wonder why people dislike elves. It's mad.
You know, I'm still $10 shy of what I need for my stadium.
When
This is
Double
why
decides to crack down on your elves, it's going to be so miserable. You better enjoy it.
Nabla got the MVP.
That's why this game is so deceptive, right? If you look at the stat line at the end, you're like, oh, 14 armor breaks versus 12. This game was close. It's so deceptive if you just look at the stats. Crazy. It doesn't look like the
What's the dice rolls look like?
A 17 SVP for
Wow!
Hellsaver.
Damn. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen. Well, yeah, I have. I've seen players get more, but not many. Jeez.
17.
Yeah,
Dice
no.
rolls. So what happens? 100% pickup. That is generally the failing of elves.
See, this is so deceptive though. 37 ones supposedly for Tuesday the 17th versus 26 for
Rerolls
ones.
are some bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just deceptive. Like, yeah, the dice log doesn't tell the whole story. You had to watch the game to understand how one-sided this was. But great show though. I had a lot of fun as always. Thank you, coaches, for jumping in the chat with us. And always a pleasure, and also Rez. And
the dice actually seem pretty fair.
And yet another MML champ in the chat as well. We had a lot of MML champs in the chat. Trippers chiming in as well. So yeah. Been,
I forgot to.
That was fun. I mean, when the chainsaws were gone, it just turns into a joke. It's horrible at the beginning, but when the chainsaws go, that's it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blame my smell.
I blame myself too.
The failures came at critical times for the Goblin team.
Yeah.
And then just snowballed for the rest of the match. Well,
crazy.
Thank you for
letting me know,
fellas.
Yeah, good game. All right, I'll catch you lot later.
Thanks for announcing. We had fun.
Yeah,
all right. This has been another MML production. Check out MMLpro.com for more info, how to join, and more stuff about these teams. All right, everybody. Have a good one.
Yeah, catch you later.